Hey everyone, I'm Mickey. Welcome back to LaceUp Solutions, your #1 DSD software. Today, I'm going to talk to you about something that a lot of customers always ask me. Whether it's in a demo or a presentation, they go, Mickey, how does your software integrate with Quickbooks or Dynamics or SAP? How does that integration happen? Okay. Sometimes they're skeptical that that integration even exists because they're skeptical that these big ERP systems would offer somebody like us the opportunity to integrate with them. But anyways, let me tell you just how we integrate to these systems as well as any other third-party software, how they integrate with these systems. So let's get right into it. So on the board here, you'll see a couple components. So over here, you'll see the ERP system, okay? For the purposes of this demo, the optional ERP systems are QuickBooks, Sage, Dynamics, and SAP Business One, okay? Over here, we have our third-party application database. So in this case, something like LaceUp would have their database over here, and this database is normally hosted on a server, okay? So now, in order for this integration to work, the third-party application must interact with the ERP. So in order to do that interaction, here's where the magic happens. The ERP system traditionally offers a tool that the third-party database can communicate with. Okay? So essentially you have these two databases communicating with one another. So you have the ERP exporting customer information, pricing, products, inventory, and you have the third-party importing transactions, new items, new customers, etc. Okay? Now the way that this handshake happens is through something called an ODBC. This is something that these ERP systems offer. Also offered is an API. An API is an interface that enables the third-party solution to connect and do this export and import. Then QuickBooks also has something that's called a web connector. The web connector is a form of an API. And then lastly, if no API exists or you can't read the database through an ODBC, then you use something called flat file. Imagine little text files that these two solutions exchange between one another. Either way, these are the ways that this export and import can occur, okay? So let's get into an example. Let's say that in LaceUp, for example, you have the user, and the user out of their Droid phone can create invoices, credits, and payments. All right, so they create those things on their phone. Now, when they hit the send button, those transactions will get bundled up and sent into the LaceUp database. Now, somewhere along the way, that LaceUp database will import those transactions into the ERP. Okay? And then at some point after that, the ERP will again export the new customer balances, export the new customer payment totals, export the new sales data back into the third-party database. So for those of you curious, okay, now Mickey, how do you ensure that there's no errors? Normally, these solutions that are provided by the ERP provide substantial security measures, right? So that third-party applications such as LaceUp can't do anything and pass the wrong information into the ERP. Okay, now these security measures ensure that your data is kept safe and secure. Now, I hope that kind of answered your question as to how one of these integration works. If you have any questions or need more information, hit me in the comments down below. I'll make sure to get back to you personally. Other than that, my goal is to make as many of these videos every day or every week, right, to provide you and your company value. Anyways, I look forward to seeing you guys next time. Take care.